Hello and welcome to Inside Business, making headlines. How the F1 will boost Abu Dhabi's tourism and economy sectors. Mobile phone giant does massive Q3 profit. And why dispute resolution is on the increase. It's been a busy start to the week for the markets, with most of them finishing negatively. The DFM dropped by 5.5% at 2,076 points. 399 million shares were traded, worth more than 679 million dirhams. Only 2 shares advanced, whilst 27 declined. The Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange finished 3.4% lower at 2,920 points. 111 million shares were traded, worth 309 million dirhams. Only 3 shares advanced and 26 declined. Of course, the big story today is the Formula One Grand Prix, with more than 60,000 spectators expected to attend the sold-out event on the $40 billion Yas Island venue. Abu Dhabi Tourism Authority says the total economic impact of the event will be the subject of post-event evaluation, but hopes the event will boost international tourism and the local economy. Bahrain enjoyed great results following their Grand Prix, and the ADTA hopes Abu Dhabi will follow suit. The Bahrain Grand Prix circuit pumped $22.9 million into the local economy through services and suppliers, with 402 jobs created directly and indirectly. 16,000 hotel rooms in Abu Dhabi are fully booked for the race, with hopes Abu Dhabi will emerge as a new regional tourist hub. There's good news for UAE phone giant Du, who announced a 157.1 million dirham profit before royalty for their third quarter. This is almost 400% more compared to the same period last year, and a 36% rise from the second quarter results. The company also increased their active mobile subscribers to 3.1391 million active mobile phone subscribers from 2.1 million for the same quarter last year. Dubai's financial market has made international headlines recently, with news that Nakheel has issued a $3.5 billion sukuk. Experts say this will boost investors' confidence in the emirate and assist in strengthening the economy once more. Right now, we're joined by Mr. Jamil Halak, the head of credit trading at Standard Chartered. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Halak. What effect will Nakheel's sukuk have on future credit ratings for the UAE?
So, on the Nakheel situation, what I can tell you is very simple. Today, the Nakheel 2009 bond, which is maturing in December, is trading at nearly redemption price. That means that the market is already fairly confident on the resolution of this bond itself. Now, what I can say is Dubai government have been borrowing recently debt, in fact, to finance the real economy and the productive side of the economy, and real estate represents only a small proportion of it. If you take the breakdown of the debt itself, we will see that the big chunk of it is distributed along tourism, ports, airports and industries, and real estate represents a small part of it. That's why I think the impact is not going to be heavy.
Where do you see the growth regions of credit markets in the near future? Emerging markets or established economies?
Well, definitely the sweet spot remains on emerging markets. And we are seeing a shift in power from west to east. And we think that the opportunities remain in emerging markets. If you look only at the UAE itself, we can definitely see that this is a region where investments in infrastructure are going to be heavy, and that's going to be the main point of investors. So what we need to think about it is definitely in 2010 we expect a positive growth to come to the region. Obviously it's going to be lower than 2008. What is more important that matters is not the level, the absolute level of growth, but it's the quality of the growth.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Well, Shua Capital posted their third quarter profits today, reporting a net loss of 259 million dirhams for their third quarter, a period that saw a major change in the company's structure and management. The profit from operations was $32.3 million in the quarter, before investment impairment charges of $259 million and provisions of $42.5 million. The leading investment bank revealed their loss has narrowed from a $438.2 million loss in the same period last year, due to higher profits in some business divisions and liquidity. Schuer says they've appointed Bain & Company to help focus on its fee-generating area and determine their future strategy amidst the challenging market conditions. Schuer also says it plans to significantly increase liquidity and remove any further risks from non-fee generating businesses. A new report reveals there is a growing divide between the real estate markets of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Despite only a 127-kilometre distance between the two emirates, prices couldn't be more different. Kershad Leonard's annual cost of living report says that whilst Dubai's house prices have fallen by up to 53% since the boom in mid-2008, some areas in Abu Dhabi have increased by 36% due to lack of supply. We're joined by Mr. Marcello Sambatolo, the head of marketing from propertyfinder.ae, to find out why this is. Marcello, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So why is it that Dubai prices have dropped when Abu Dhabi seems to be on the rise?
There's a number of factors considered, primarily obviously supply and demand. Of course, there's been a huge influx in the last 5 years in Dubai with immigration, and the development has been trying to keep up. Whereas in Abu Dhabi, it's more of a concentrated, dense populated area limited to on the island at that time, even though it's expanding right now.
So what are people looking at over the next 6 to 12 months? Where's the best place to buy or rent?
The best place to buy and rent is up to the individual, but definitely, as price is always a primary concern for everyone, quality is going to be a more and more concerning issue in the future.
Good advice, definitely an issue to follow. Well, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
The Gulf markets have ended the day looking negatively. Let's check in on those numbers now, starting off with the UAE general indexes. Coming up now, we'll take a look at the major international currencies against the dirham, followed by the price of oil as well as the precious metals. On the way after the break, we'll be joined by Mr. Tony Harris, the UAE Operations Director for the Reed Group, to find out why the UAE's dispute resolution sector is busier than ever. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.